more mono green. I've been really enjoying the second Pioneer with Sunken Citadel and Castle Garenbrig on top of the Nick Foss plan. This is a slightly different build to what we were playing last time. I've cut the Vivians. I'm trying out Pluchronos's. I've got some Beanstalks in the 75. I've got another Leveler. That card was really impressive to me the other day. Just trying out some different sideboard cards too. I'm pretty interested in Tail Swipe as a card that could help against Amalia. 1 mana kill spell against Amalia seems potentially pretty relevant. I don't know if I'm allowed to keep this hand. It does kind of lack top end. But we're going to give it a spin. Okay, we fixed that problem now that we've drawn Leveler. So that's nice. Hornet Queen's really good against Convoke. It's pretty good against Phoenix. It's basically good against any deck that's like attacking you with individual creatures. I kind of liked it against Rakdos the other day too. That was pretty nice there. So I don't know if they're Rakdos or Mono Black. If they're Mono Black, we 100% have to put it in the forest. If they're Rakdos, it would be nice to put it on the Citadel. I think I'm going to play things safe and put it on the forest. Oh my gosh, Preacher of the Schism, good card. So I could go Haven, Kiora, Boseiju, the Bankbuster, maybe. Mayhaps. Or I could go Kiora, untap this, Haven, second Citadel. I kind of like to have Boseiju open to kill the Bankbuster if it attacks my Kiora. Is one thing I'm considering. So let's have this open. Preacher's gonna get the double trigger on this first attack, sadly. Okay. They're gonna corrupt the Bankbuster. We're gonna get to Boseiju it. Very glad we did not put these on the Citadel, because it does seem like they are mono black. It would have been a disaster to get Field of Ruined into Oblivion. Hopefully they don't have a Thoughtseize. We get to untap and level this Sheoldred, because that would be very nice. Oh, Elvish Mystic's interesting. We can go Elf. A Nick Foss. Make 2 green to funnel into this Nick Foss. We now have 4 mana. 5, 6, 7. So if we untap the Haven land, that gets me up to 10. If I untap the Nick Foss, it gets me down to 5 plus 4 up to 9. So we want to untap this. Get to kill a thing and then draw a card of Kiora. I think Sheoldred's scarier. Preacher is pretty scary too, though. It's not clear that Sheoldred's scarier. Like, they're getting to draw a bunch of cards. I don't know. I'm gonna kill Sheoldred, but I'm not convinced this is correct. Kinda tricky. Cue the Tool song. I've not listened to Tool in like forever. I remember being very into that band when I was younger though, for a little bit. Push my elf. Very rude. Bad for my elf. Okay, that's a good card. Sadly, yeah, I'm gonna get to kill my Kyoro with Hive, potentially. Very rude. But Titan, potentially pretty strong card here. Oh my god. I didn't realize people still played Invoke Despair. That card's really good against us. Good lord, that card is strong against me. I think we might not be getting out of this one alive. Yeah, I can't really do anything here other than play my land. Invoke Despair. Yeah, Preacher has to present the opportunity to trade. I don't know. It's tricky. Because Preacher actually gives card advantage, whereas Shoulder just kills us when we're on like 18 life. So the card advantage is almost scarier, but I don't know. Not getting rid of Shoulder would feel so weird though. Well, there's another one. Cast this Titan. So we're going to destroy the Bank Buster. I guess make a 4/4. Because it blocks Preacher. Yep, they have a Fatal Push for it. That means they're not pushing my Elf though, which means I might get to level them. I'm feeling pretty dead at the moment, I have to say. They have 3 cards in hand. They have this Hive. Although, surprisingly, they're not eating my Leveler from the yard with the Hive this time. Oh no. Oh, so brutal. Yeah, this Preacher has been amazing. I wonder if I was just meant to kill the Preacher earlier. It has been incredible. Now they get to eat the Leveler. Wait, they're not doing that. Oh, did they just do that earlier and I didn't notice? I guess they did. Cool. Oh yeah, they had a Cling. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack this one up, I guess. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't think we can ever come back here. There's some Beanstalks, which seem great. They're like pretty bad against specifically the card Shouldered. But I mean, this is an attrition matchup. It also helps against Invoke Despair. Hey, Reyna. Welcome, welcome. I think Pelucranos is quite bad because it just dies without giving us any value. Hydra is kind of awkward because we have to kill Shouldered and Preacher. But they both have Death Touch, so it just kind of trades. It seems fine, but I wonder if like Hornet Queen wouldn't just be better, you know? Tricky. Same time, Shouldered is the scary card because beats up Beanstalk. Hydra's so bad against push too. I think I'm just gonna make this swap. This is not a very exciting hand, but we are gonna keep it. Because you cannot mulligan against Thoughtseize decks. If your hand is even half functional. And like Beanstalk's good against them. We have a very powerful mana engine with these two cards combined, for if we draw a couple good cards here. I have been kind of wondering if Mono Black could be good. It feels like you can build Mono Black to beat Blue White and Amalia, which are the two best decks at the moment. That seems promising for Mono Black. Like, you have the discard, you have the removal. Alright, so we're going to play a forest. We are going to enchant the forest. And we can fire off this oath. Titan of Industry sounds delightful. How much mana do I have next turn? If I play the castle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. We can just Titan next turn. We even draw a card. Turn 4 Titan. Make 6. Go up to 7. Cast this. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Indeed. So you definitely want a 4/4. We could. So whether we want to gain 5 life or get a shield counter. 4/4 of a shield counter could be solid. Protects against Fatal Push. I think I'd rather have it on the Titan though. Seems like a very frustrating card for them to have to deal with. Don't want to destroy an artifact or enchantment. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, they could feel to ruin us. That would be fine. Oh, they're gonna make me sacrifice the Titan. Okay. Obviously, I could have animated Lair and sacked it, but I'd rather be able to cast my leveler this turn. Feels like. I'm pretty sure I can't play this Haven. Obviously, the Trespasser is not the most exciting card to be destroying here, but kinda happy to get rid of it because then it can't eat my leveler. We are drawing a lot of lands, unfortunately. Yep. Leveler in the yard. We do need to find some more spells. Seeing Sheoldred's Edict makes me a lot more excited about these Hornet Queens. No, my leveler. Why? Very rude. Okay, I mean, that unflips the Glutton, I guess. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but... Why do bad werewolves happen to good levelers? An excellent question. I really feel like I have to attack for 4 to, like, keep Castle Locthwain in check. Question is, do I want to make a 2/2? Kind of. It means Invoke Despair wouldn't eat my Rhino. Oh, they're just blocking? Wild. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna make a 2/2. We've got lots of mana already. Being able to pressure them is nice against the castle. What? That's a card people play? Interesting. That's your Uncle Cletus. Cityscape Leveler is bananas. Oh, hey Silverheart. How is this card okay? Donk. I have already played my land because I am very silly. Been a bit since I've seen that card. Yeah, same. The level I can't loot was frustrating. It was like pretty rude. Definitely pretty rude. Okay, goodbye wolf token. Hardly knew you. I wonder if I meant to board out a couple elves against my opponent. So that I can keep in a couple hydras. Just as like big things that trigger the beanstalks. It means the elves don't die to like massacres as often. Like, we're pretty good on mana sources. We have 23 lands and 4 oaths, and the beanstalks are going to draw us into lands too. I think I like that idea. Bring a couple hydras back in for game 3 if we get to a game 3. I have not seen that movie. Curious. Let's attack. Forget about all the Hasbro movies. Kind of same. Kind of same. I think I would rather they don't have a Meathead Massacre. Like, obviously, I feel like the third Power Stone is just, like, not worth nearly as much as the first two. I feel like this is fine. Make a wolf at least. Maybe make 2 wolves. I think I would like to run out this Kyoro. She could get Invoke Despair, but that also means they're not drawing any cards of Invoke Despair, so it's not like the end of the world. Seems fine. Make a wolf. I think I'll just make the 1 in case they have another massacre. Just having the 1 like protects me against Invoke Despair a little bit. Alright, they go to 7 off their Castle Locthwain. There's a Ouija movie? That's wild. That's pretty good against my wolves. I guess my leveler just gets to smack into this though. Then they have to block with the hive. This draws a card. I think I am going to attack with my wolf. I think it's kind of free too. I'm pretty sure they're going to have to chump with this hive. Or like, I don't know. I guess this is trample. Maybe there's just nothing they can do. Yeah, I've not heard great things about that film, Sophia. So bad it's good. I don't think I ever really have that response to films. I think if a film's like legitimately really bad, I just get very frustrated with watching it. Why did they let us attack? Excellent question. Oh, Hornet Queen's really bad against Meat Hook Massacre, huh? Alright, I guess we're holding this elf in hand because we can't lose if they don't Meat Hook Massacre us. I hadn't really considered that. I think I have decided I do want some number of hydras. I did not hear about Spike's Hornet Queen store. Oh, is this the one where someone was like, you had 4 Hornet Queens in your sideboard or something? Is that the one? I don't know. Would we rather have queens or hydras? It does feel like if they don't have Meat Hook Massacre, Hornet Queen's going to be messed up. They can't have that many copies. It's so, I mean, it is so rude, TBH. It's extremely rude. Yeah, Fem on a green deck. Deck's pretty fun. I don't know if it's good or not yet, but I'm enjoying playing it. Try like this. Alright, this hand's nice. Beanstalk's great against them. We have Ramp that's good against their removal. Is Hornet Queen the queen of Pioneer? An excellent question. They haven't cast a single Thoughtseize against us all match, which is wild, because they must have 4 copies in their deck, right? This is tricky. I do need to hit my land drops, but I have these Beanstalks that are going to draw me into lands, potentially. The backup Kiora isn't necessarily terrible, but we're on the draw, so they're going to be able to attack her pretty well. So many big hit creatures. Can Henge be a consideration for the deck? Still pretty expensive. I don't know that Henge is something you really want to be doing in Pioneer. It's just kind of expensive and slow. This is actually a really tough choice, because both these cards feel a little bit marginal. I think I'm gonna take the forest, but I really don't know. Damping Sphere, wow, okay, sure. I mean, we have this Boseiju, so that's nice. Does this stop Haven? It doesn't, right? I feel like Damping Sphere is not that scary. And they didn't cast a creature on free, which is phenomenal for us. I'm like always terrified of them casting a Preacher on free. I feel like Preacher is one of the spookier cards in their deck for us. Well, they are going to feel to ruin me. It makes me happy I did not play out the Nykthos. Another Haven. I mean, that's fine with my Kiora. We do need to find something good to do at some point, but they're not really killing me. So we're not in a rush. Play this Haven, play the Beanstalk. They're gonna draw a card. They take 5 to draw a card. Ooh, and we have found a Hornet Queen that is going to draw us 2 cards. Do I want to kill this Damping Sphere? Do I care about this Damping Sphere? I guess I would like to have the option to kill it. I probably am like happy to blow it up, right? Just lets me kind of storm off. We have so much devotion with this Nykthos. Many people are saying this, Nor. It's true. Losing Cure is a bit sad, but that's fine. You get to draw a 1 card. Yeah, I don't know if killing the Stamping Sphere is correct or not, but I guess we're doing it. We're here now. Can't turn back time. Castle? 6, 7, we have 2 left. Or we go Nick Foss. 4, 5, 6, 7, we have 2 left. Wow. That's good talk. Good talk. I'd like to draw 2 cards of my thing that makes 10 billion creatures, please. I don't know. Wish we'd found a 7-drop. I guess the troll? Question mark? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Sophia. They have Fatal Pushed an insect token. That's a good sign. that I'm a fan of that, I will say. What a push, indeed. Powerful. Potent. We do have to raise this shoulder now, though, which is a problem. Play the troll. I guess I want to cash in these havens, question mark. They've shown they don't have Meat Hook Massacre. Or at least I think they've shown that. I hope they've shown that. And I would like to be able to attack them for a bunch in the air, so... Don't know if I'm allowed to attack with all the insects. Tricky. Right. Do you kind of need to draw something good here? Like, things are close at the moment, but a good draw step on their part could easily have us falling behind. Oh, May Rosa! Thank you for that resub, the tier 2 resub. 65 whole months. Thank you, that's really sweet of you. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I mean, it could be worse for us. It's not like good for us. That's pretty good for us. I guess we just lost all our devotion, huh? This is pretty good for us. Draw 2 cards. Obviously we lose some life, but we're about to gain some life as well. So gain 5, make a 4/4, or make a shield. Problem is if they have Shoulder's Edict, they can get rid of this. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. That means they don't have a removal spell up for this Voracious Hydra now, but we're one short of killing Shouldered with it. Ugh. Okay, well. It really do be like that. Yeah, we're one short of killing Shouldered. Do I want to just make a huge Hydra and draw two? With balls and maybe they block? No, I had to tap mana for with Nick Foss before my devotion left the battlefield.
20 months. That feels like an occasion, right? I guess my sub can now drink in Japan? If a month was a year, and a sub was a person.
Oh my gosh. Thea, you're very funny. Thank you so much for that resub. And the cute message. Alright, we have an 8-9. Yes, that could be worse. Game is closer than I would like it to be. We need to find a leveler. Leveler will make this easy. Obviously, Titan of Industries are good because they gain us life, but leveler is the real winner. I did notice that, Sophia. It was quite amusing. Lair of the Hydra or Old Growth Troll? Old Growth Troll is some good devotion, I guess. Gives us some odd CMC stuff, which is actually pretty relevant. What's this? What's this? I'm just gonna have like 3 different types of mana in our pool. No big deal. Alright, I guess I'm gonna take 4 damage to cast this Hornet Queen. Oh my god. Deck, please. Please. Titan of Industry gains me 5 life? Yeah, I guess. Yes, it does. So we end up kind of breaking even, but drawing 2 cards. Oh my god, I'm gonna die to the stupid Shouldered because I can't find a leveler and because I used my Hydra earlier and grumble, grumble, grumble. Gain 5 life. I guess make a 4/4. I could give this a shield counter. Yes, a 4/4 is kind of the same. Yeah, please no massacre. Very much hoping there's no massacre in our future. Destroy own beans. Oh, I didn't even see that line. Yeah, maybe I was meant to destroy one of the beans. Oh. This could be worse. Alright, do not draw a sweeper, friend. Do not draw a sweeper. Pretty good. The beans giveth and the beans taketh. Okay, we won. I mean, the beans did draw us like 20 cards that game, so I think on balance they were good. On balance, they were pretty good. I don't know. All right, we did it. Won a match. Give me 1 minute. All right, I'm gonna quickly shill for a very close friend of mine. Very good friend of mine has made a game. The first game she's ever made. It's a Game Boy game, but you can play it in browser and you can play it on your phone. Called The Heart of Arel. It's about an hour or two long. It's adorable. Very chill, cozy vibes. Very queer. Very good. So I definitely recommend giving this a look and seeing what you think. You gonna play it on the bus at some point? Hell yeah. Love to hear that. Yeah, it's so cool. I played it all the way through for the first time last night. She's been making it for like months. I'm very impressed. She did all the music on her own, all the art on your own. Just like amazing, honestly. Yeah, I just want to give that a couple plugs throughout the stream to make sure some people see it, you know? I'm adorable, queer with girly, cozy, and chill vibes. Hey, that me. Thank you, Valkanus. Or Volcanius. That me. We're on a very short ad break right now to go to pre-rolls for people. Can you fit an Ulamog in this? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of love a Leveler. Leveler's basically Ulamog. But like 2 mana cheaper. Leveler is basically Ulamog. You know, if the uncast trigger doesn't win you the game, the attack trigger will. I don't know if my Twitch settings changed somewhere. It feels like they're asking me to run a lot more ads than I usually do. Yes, on the draw, this is a keep. Slightly risky keep, but like, seems fine. Health on 1, Oath to dig for lands if we need to. Mana Confluence. Oh, they're Greasefang. Interesting. So Greasefang is a matchup I'm a little bit scared of. It used to be quite a good matchup for mono green, but obviously Karn is the single best card in the, or was the single best card in the format against Greasefang, and is not a card that is in the format anymore. So, you know, there's that, I guess. Rat Girl versus Rat Girl, indeed. Lugranos is pretty nice against them, though. If they don't Greasefang me next turn, And we can get a Polukranos down. That's going to be very good for us. Unfortunately, they have found Parhelion, and they have found Third Lands. We're probably dead. Oh, what? They just don't have it? Alright. Sometimes they don't have it. Shocking as that may be. Guess I want to go Oath, maybe dig for a Kiora. Yeah, we get to play on. Love that for us. You found the Kiora. That's actually really nice. Now I get to go Kiora Polukranos. And draw a card in the process. Polukranos obviously very good at blocking 4/4s. Alright, they find out you're Fiend's Informant. Acceptable. Yeah, sometimes Grease Fang looks wildly unbeatable and unfair, and sometimes it looks like this. That's pretty rude. Pretty messed up. I will admit. Green. I have options. I could make a massive Hydra and draw a card, or I could flip this and gain 6 life. I guess making a massive Hydra and drawing a card can't be too bad. I don't know if I attack. I think I don't. Just because being able to block a 4/4 just makes such a big difference. But obviously being able to threaten lethal is nice. I think I have to hold back Poly K. Realistically. Like, it feels like if we just sit back here casting massive creatures every turn, it's like gonna be pretty hard for them to really kill us. Discard a Chariot. Sure thing. Old Growth Troll. Yeah, I could just cast the Leveler. I guess I might as well. Like, being able to attack with Leveler is pretty hype. Kill this Informant. Draw a card. I think I'm gonna... Oh, they still haven't found one. How did they not? How are they incapable of finding the good card? I think now I finally attack with this Polukranos. Yeah, because we're gonna have 2 big tramplers in play. Just makes life really hard for them. The Weathered Runestone is very good against their deck. Feel like Beanstalk is probably bad. I'm wondering about Hornet Queen. Don't know if Hornet Queen's good or not. Titan of Industry has Reach, so it's good. Voracious Hydra is like not the most impressive, I guess. Maybe Hydras could become Hornet Queens. Like, to kill a Greasefang and survive, this takes 7 mana anyway. Obviously, we do want to kill the Greasefangs, ideally. Yeah, when your combo's on the bottom half of your deck, yup. The nightmare. I really don't know which of these is better in this matchup. They both seem like pretty situational and awkward, but potentially important. I might just have a split. Just because I'm undecided. Am I allowed to keep this? This hand doesn't really do anything against them. Very land heavy too. Okay. Yeah, this matchup feels like it should be pretty hard now that we don't have Khan. That card is so important. I wonder if I was meant to put back Hydra instead of the land there. Traverse the Uvenwald. Okay, they find a swamp. Get down the troll. There's the rat. Okay. Spooky, spooky. Wish I could kill it. Or wish I could kill it. This is like very possible I'm not meant to attack. Since there's a world where they put a chariot in the yard and then like blocking the chariot's pretty nice. So it would ramp us. Yep. Oh my god. Okay, well they're taking the Hydra anyway. So I think we just can't win regardless. I think we just can't win regardless. I don't know, if we draw Nick Foss, we get to Leveler, kill the rat, get an 8/8. That would be pretty nice. Maybe that's like our 1 out. Nope. Alright. Oh, I feel like we can just scoop this up, but yes, I'll keep playing. Yeah, attacking for 4 was pretty loose. I don't know that it really affects the outcome of this game very much, but... Wow. Okay. I mean, that's kind of done. I mean, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we have to block with the elf. That means we can't win. Go to the next game. I think I might prefer Hornet Queen. I don't know. So tough. This is a mulligan. I mean, now this is a keep. We have 2 weathered runestones, which certainly helps. This is not a very good hand, sadly. We don't have much proactive stuff to develop our board with, but weathered runestone does stop them comboing us. If they've kept a hand which is really reliant on the combo, then that's going to be nice. Lair of the Hydra, interesting. Yes, I'm just gonna get down the other one of these and play the lair for now. Hope they don't have Maelstrom Pulse or something silly like that. And a Murderous Rider? Oh my god, what the hell? My god, so good here. I don't know that we can beat a Liliana here. Wow. So, if I don't play out the elf, they just get to plus Liliana. And I guess making the minus buys us time from the ultimate. Kinda makes sense just to grab an elf and play it. Anything else we would just have to discard. Shoulder it. Oh my god. That is almost certainly game over. Yeah, now this Liliana is just going to eat my entire hand. There's just nothing I can do about it because Shaldred is defending her. Yeah, we had an awkward mulligan to 6. I think this matchup just feels like horrendous though. Which doesn't really matter too much because Greasefang's a pretty bad deck. Like, Greasefang has not been winning very much lately. And is pretty bad against Amalia and Blue-White Control, which are the 2 best decks. But, yeah, this matchup certainly feels like a nightmare. I feel like opponent had to run horrendously in game 1 for us to win that game. Alright, I'm going to run a short ad break for the next round. Get rid of ads for people so they don't interrupt the gameplay. Thank you everyone for watching. Alright, on to round 3. I kind of struggle to imagine any world where I'm not going to end up registering blue-white control for the Pro Tour. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not really sure, like, what other options there even are. I don't know if I'm allowed to keep this hand. This seems like kind of horrendous. Okay, I'll keep this. Opponent also mulliganed. Okay, that helps. We're on the same page here. Like, I don't know, the 3 decks that had remotely reasonable win rates were blue-white control, Amalia, and Fires. But Fires loses to Amalia and blue-white control. So, like, it's good against everything that isn't the winner's metagame. Which is just, like, kind of an awkward place to be. And it feels like you can build blue-white control to be pretty good against Amalia. So I'm just, like, not even sure what other options there even are. Like, what else do you even play? You know? Playing out Cura first so I can draw a card off this Polukranos. Feels like we're not under too much pressure and every bit of card advantage matters. Quint combo. I think Quint combo is really bad is the problem. It's so much worse than the Appraiser combo deck was. No, Deep Cavern Bat. That's so rude. That's so rude. Wait, they took the Titan? I just get to draw a card now. This is great. How do I want to do this? I could play Nick Foss, make 6 of Castle, cast both of these. Or I could play Elf. I guess if I lead with Elf, I don't get to cast a follow-up necessarily anymore. But I do get to preserve a loyalty. Is actually kind of nice. Okay, drew an Elf. I think I'm willing to cash in a loyalty to cast it, right? So if they have a fatal push, Cure is dying anyway. Yeah, maybe they did the maths wrong. That makes sense. No, I think Convoke's just too bad. Convoke's like bad, really bad against Amalia, like heinous against Amalia, truly heinous. Just like couldn't be much worse. And the format's kind of corrected to be able to beat Convoke now. Convoke was great for like a month or two, but now people get to put like languishes in their sideboards. Hey Shops, good to see ya. Okay. I guess I'm attacking. Oh, right. This doesn't actually help with the lair. Probably be attacking with the elves rather than just funneling it all into this. Whatever. If they had a fatal push, they would have killed an elf, right? We really need to draw some action. Racious Hydra, Titan of Industry, even Oath of Nyssa could dig us into something good. They just got a Thoughtseize. Makes sense. Another Copter is terrifying. Truly terrifying. Smuggler's Copter seems really strong. I'm not even sure it's that good. I don't know. None of the Smuggler's Copter's decks did well at the regional championship. All of them got kind of beat up by like the actually good decks. I think Smuggler's Copter is kind of awkward because it makes these kinds of decks way more vulnerable to temporary lockdown. Where are our green Doomblades? Indeed, indeed. Alright, they're attacking for 6. Discarding an Underground River and a Thoughtseize. Sure. We go to 9. Kaito. Can't attack or block. Pretty good. You kind of have to make a blocker for this lair though, yeah. That makes sense. We sure are drawing some stinky cards. I have to be able to double block this hive. Each opponent loses 2 life. Jesus. I don't know that we can win this game. Like, I have to kill Kaito. So Troll has to go at Kaito. But then if I want to activate Lair to attack with it, we don't get to have the elves back, which is really awkward because it means the hive gets to attack and then we die. I just don't even get to pressure them this turn, which sucks. Alright, Kaito dies. We play a troll. We say go. Oh, am I still just dead anyway? I guess not quite. It's really close. Though. Yeah, the deep cabin bat was good. Wrong card. Oh my god, these old growth trolls do nothing. Oh, we just needed a Titan of Industry or a Hydra or something. I'm just dead now, right? They can block here. I guess they need a removal spell. They almost certainly have one. But I guess I should make them do it. But they almost certainly have one, considering they discarded lands and the lands would have let them block with Hive. It's like very hard to believe they wouldn't have one. Otawara, wow, okay. Yep, we die. Doom Hornet Queen's wildly unbeatable for their deck. Doom Beanstalk is not where I want to be. Blue Kronos is so bad against black removal spells. I don't know that I'm allowed this many things, although the Hydras kill bats and whatever, so like maybe I'm allowed this many things. It's a lot of things though. Could cut a couple things for a couple beanstalks. Just because these can't trip us into lands and play well against discard spells. Voracious Hydra is like slightly awkward into black removal, but it's also like the one that we can play further down the curve than the others. I don't think I'm allowed to mulligan this against a million discard spells deck, but also, you know, it's pretty weak. Like, I'm okay keeping 4 landers against their deck, but it doesn't even have any soul lands, which is a big part of the problem. Would be nice to have a Citadel or something like that, or a castle. And the Oath just like fully bricked, just hit a land that does nothing. Have I played any Timeless? I have not. I uninstalled Arena. Arena was very bad for my mental health, so I don't touch it. Kind of awkward because there are tournaments I would like to qualify for that you can only qualify for through Arena, but I don't know. Program's bad for me, so I don't play it. Ladder's bad indeed. Big agree. Pretty worried this Curer is just gonna die, but I guess she'll soak up some damage in the process at least. So if they attack Cura, they don't get to draw a card of Gix. They are going to attack us instead, which means Cura gets to live. Obviously, Gix is incredibly spooky. Card snowballs very hard. Oh, that only gets me to 6, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we have to just say go again. But if they don't kill my Cura, the next turn I get to slam a 7-drop. Probably a Hornet Queen. To begin. Yeah. They are just ignoring her. Crazy. And it makes sense, because they are drawing a lot of cards. But from my perspective, I'm very thankful my Cura is alive. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do this. Yeah, time to just start slamming 7s every turn. Bees. Oh, I think you'll find they are hornets. Thank you. Give them the beesness. Not nod. Not nod. It's 60. I think it's dramatically more than 60% less funny. It's just like substantially unfunny to scream hornets, whereas screaming bees is excellent. Kaito. Interesting. That's a pretty good card. Probably can just kill Kaito with the Hornets, though. That's nice. Play land. Activate this. Play a Titan. Gain 5. Kill the Copter. Draw a card. Take 2. Need to kind of hide her for the Shelley or a Leveler, yeah. Destroy this. Gain 5. Oh, an elf. Interesting. I'm pretty sure we have to kill this Kaito. I could either untap an insect to block with it, or I could play an elf. I feel like if I play an elf, there's a decent chance I just end up chump blocking with it. I'd rather just have an insect untapped. I can't attack with the queen. They plussed on queen with Kaito. Hostage taker. I see. I see. Huh. Wish I could kill this. Yeah, personally, I'm relieved they didn't grab the Hornet Queen. I feel like the Hornet Queen would be worse for me, right? I don't know. Pretty soon they get to activate Gix, which is terrifying. I'm not like incredibly in love with the idea of them doing that. Gain 5 life, make a 4/4. Oh my god. That's really strong. Alright. There you go. Thought Hornets and Rhinos were swarm enemies. Alright, Titan hits the battlefield. Makes a 4/4, puts a shield on the 7/7, I assume. Not ideal. I think if I don't find a leveler this turn, I kind of can't win. I kind of just want to Oath of Nissa. Interesting card. Gonna play this as dangerously as possible, I guess. To maximize how deep we get to go to look for anything that helps with the situation. Troll, hope for leveler. Yeah, we get another redraw off the Titan, I believe. Gain 5 life. I'm gonna be taking 4, so yes. I don't know, I kind of just want to make a 4/4. Yes. Nope. Just cannot possibly find find a leveler or a Hydra. We did board out a couple Hydras. Maybe it's partly my fault. Really cannot be anything here, huh? We have not used Cura, but I don't know that using Cura does very much. We could do some like weird nonsense with untapping lairs and swinging with them. Obviously, we could have untapped Nick Voss if that had been relevant, but there's nothing to really do with that. Lethal in 2 turns. Shoulder's gonna kill us in 2 turns. If we don't find an answer to Shouldered on top of our library. Also, it's pretty trivial for them to kill me if they have a removal spell, because they can just kill something that's blocking the Titan of Industry and then they trample over. I kind of have to throw just so much stuff underneath the Titan. Oh. Good news is they didn't kill me. Bad news is that we're dead, because next turn Shoulder kills me. Oh, they kill me with Mastermind. That's true. That's cute. I didn't see that. Sad game. Sad game. Oh, 1 and 2 of this deck so far today. Pretty heartbreaking. Yeah. I like a lot of the changes I've made. In terms of, like, Vivian just felt like a very bad card to me. But I still don't know if Mono Green's really the thing to be doing. I kind of just feel like I should spend 2 months learning Blue-White Control and play nothing else. I kind of just like can't figure out any deck that could possibly be as good in Pioneer as Blue-White Control. What just happened to playing the best deck? We're gonna start doing that tomorrow. I was already doing that for like a week. I'm just taking a little break, but yeah. We're just gonna play Blue-White Control for the next month, I imagine, and nothing else. Because I'm like pretty sure that there's no deck in the format that is anywhere close to Blue-White currently. Yeah, it seems quite good. Agree. Yeah, Amalia is a thing in Pioneer. Amalia and Blue... So the free decks that posted good win rates at the RC are free decks that posted good win rates. And they are Amalia, Blue-White Control, and Fires of Invention. All 3 of them crushed it, and nothing else came close. However, Fires of Invention loses to Amalia and Blue-White Control, or at least it loses to Blue-White Control. I don't know its win rate against Amalia. It definitely loses to Blue-White Control, like, really badly. And then, like, I think you can just build Blue-White to beat Amalia, or be ahead against Amalia, so, like... I can't think of any reason not to just play Amalia. I can't think of any reason... Sorry, not to play Blue-White Control. I can't think of any reason why Blue-White Control wouldn't just be the best deck by a substantial margin. Like, I'm not even sure what beats Blue-White Control reliably, you know? I'm not even sure what actually beats it reliably. Also, this game is so wildly over. Like, not even close to actually being a game. Big agree with me in respect to Blue-White, yeah. I was, like, pretty impressed playing it already, even before the RC. But just, like, looking at the data and thinking about its position against all the different decks and stuff, I'm just, like, not sure what even competes with it. Time to get very uwu over the next couple months, indeed. Indeed. Oh yeah, I think Phoenix is... Personally, I believe Phoenix is favored against Blue-White. I will say that. I think it used to be, like, really close. But I think Picklock Prankster was a really big gain in the matchup for the Phoenix side. I think if Phoenix wants to beat Blue-White, they're definitely ahead in the matchup. But also, like... I don't know, Phoenix is a good deck. Some people will play Phoenix, for sure. But... Yeah, Phoenix is bad into Amalia. And don't think Phoenix is well positioned in the format in general at the moment. And like, of the top 3 decks, it's good against blue-white, but it's bad against Fires and Amalia. So that's awkward. That it's bad against 2 of the 3 top decks. Game has felt very over for a little while now. Very pilot dependent. This is true. This is true. Deck is very skill intensive. Yeah, sequencing is so important, and it can be so hard to even notice that you've made mistakes with the sequencing. Like which cantrip to play or whatever, like a lot of people just won't notice that they've even done anything wrong even if they lose with that deck, right? I don't know. Oh, if I play this, they just get to temporary lockdown it. Like, they have 5 cards and whatever. We're just going to the next game. This is not worth my time. We drew a bunch of cards that are not good in the matchup. And that is okay. I have to bring in Hornet Queens to have enough things to trigger the Beanstalks. I hadn't really considered that. I took out the stupid 8/8 Hasters. I guess this is like the one matchup where the 8/8 Haster is actually pretty appealing. I'm still not convinced it's enough to actually make you favored against a good blue-white pilot, though. Yeah, absolutely, Turtle. It's a little bit, but it's not like entirely. Eight haste. Tyrannix Rex. Okay. Yeah, I guess we have a whole month of blue-white coming up. I mean, I enjoy playing blue-white. I'm not, like, sad about that, you know? I'm certainly not sad at the thought of playing a bunch of blue-white. Deck is pretty fun. Hmm. I guess Calm being removed from the format was probably good for blue-white. Like, I always used to feel like green was favored against blue-white, but it was largely just because you had Khan in your deck. Win off the surprise of cats. Mm-hmm. Mono green Eldrazi. Interesting. Has the deck been doing well for you? I would be a bit curious to see a list. Do you like Smaldroozles? Oh, it's heavily unfavorable against red-black. Despite red-black being not a good deck in the format, I expect there will still be a bunch of red-black at the PT. Every single tournament for the last, like, 10 million years, there has been, like, 10% red-black. And every single tournament for the last 10 million years, red-black has had a 47% win rate. And then the very next tournament, just as many people play it as all the previous tournaments. People just like playing red-black. Was it fine over the weekend? Really? I need to look at the data again. I do not remember it being fine over the weekend, but maybe I'm wrong. And does anyone have the data to hand? Oh no. Red-black Inti performed worse than red-black mid. That makes sense. I've been very suspicious of the red-black Inti deck. It feels like you have to play a lot of underpowered cards to make Smuggler's Copter okay. Oh, it was above average win rate. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I am not an Inti believer. A lot of people are Inti believers. I am not one of them. I don't get it. I don't get why people like that card. It's very lost on me. Very lost on me. Did totally fine. Exactly. It did entirely mid. 50% win rate though, that's overperforming for Rakdos. Like the highest win rate it's ever had. You discard a card to look at another card in exile. Exactly. This has been my experience. Half the time they discard a card and they like just hit a thing they can't even cast. Or that isn't even any good. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Triceratops taupes are excellent, agree. Red-black mid, indeed. Red-black mid is a very descriptive name. It gives you the color combo and the win rate. God, I need to remember that line. I need to remember that line. I'm kind of proud of that. I don't know. 4 revoke cards now. Yeah. I just like that it won a tournament even without Fury. Who even needs Fury to win with their Evoke Grief deck? Oh my god, that's an interesting card. I feel like I should respect the existence of Wandering Emperor. So this is +4, so we have 10, so I do get to cast the other Beanstalk, and just hope they don't have Farewell. I guess they could have Lockdown as well, but then we get to blow it up and draw cards. So that's Lockdown's fine. Yeah, they started out out as Grief and White Black, and then people realize that like scamming Solitude is it's good. It's good. It's not the same though. It's not the same. Pretty sure I don't want to play out another elf. Playing out another elf sounds like a bad idea. Alright, we're going to respect the existence of Wandering Emperor. Kill this Teferi. Draw 3 cards. Now do I attack? I feel like I do. Mainly I needed to preserve my devotion for that turn. That's why I needed to do everything pre-combat. Alright, they're taking 4. Love that. Scam Moldrifter, the dream. Yeah, Farewell would be unbeatable. If they cast Farewell, we lose the game. So, let's hope they don't do that. Power Stones are weirdly good in their deck because of Shark Typhoon and Yorion. Kind of Omen of the Sea too. Oh my god. Supreme Verdict. Yep. Leveler in the yard. Could be worse. They do have the temporary lockdown. That's fine. We have a Titan of Industry to get our nonsense back. This castle as well. How do I do this? I don't know that I get to, I guess I get to use the castle post Nickfoss. Okay. I guess I'm gonna play out my elves. They played a sweeper already. I don't know. This takes me to 8. Which means I can then Nickfoss afterwards. If I want to. Destroy a thing. Oh, I could put a shield counter on my Titan so it lives through a verdict. Wow. They are scooping with 6 cards in hand. Their hand must have sucked very badly. Pitchcast Moldrifter. That would be my kind of card. Cash in 2 cards to draw 2 cards. That, can you imagine how good that would be in a Storm deck? Just like Moldrifter, except you can exile a blue card to cast it. Just +1 Storm count. Cycle through your deck. Moldrifter is not in Pioneer, sadly. Otherwise, I would probably have played it on stream a bunch. Not that it would be very good in Pioneer, but it would be fun. Fine enough hand, I guess. Doesn't have any beans, but we'll keep it. No standard evoke since Lorwyn, wow. That's kind of surprising. Oh, if I kill the lockdown, they get free Omen of the Seas. That's true. I think I still have to kill the lockdown to get my beanstalks back. But yeah, they shouldn't have scooped. They were about to draw 3 cards. Interesting. Apparently evoke is broken or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not evoke that is broken, but being able to evoke for 0 mana that is broken. Maybe it's not evoke that is broken, but 3 spells that are broken. Who could say? Who could say really? Who really knows? Card. It's impossible to tell. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I kind of just want to troll. Is that crazy? Start like beating down, like. Not like I have anything to ramp into at this haven in the immediate future. Oh, are we going to Lorwyn soon? I think we are, right? Did they say that? Two years. Okay. 2 years. Lorwyn's hype. I love Lorwyn. They're crazy. I kind of want to lead on Beanstalk in case they've drawn a Make disappear. Not like I really need all my mana this turn. That's beans. Them's the beans. So, like, Lorwyn isn't one of my favorite planes just because I wasn't around for it when it originally happened, so I only, like, kind of know about it via osmosis. But I do like the idea of Lorwyn a lot. And the idea of, like, you know, getting to see it firsthand. Very exciting. The Cycle a Shark, wow. That has to be good for me, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I kind of want to save Leveler until we can hit Teferi with it. If possible. 3 mana, temporary lockdown. God, Omen of the Sea is so good with temporary lockdown. It's kind of absurd. It just means that now if we kill this, they're just like going to get to draw a card. Oh my god, Phil. Hello to you as well. The queue has been cleared. Freaky how I always know you're here. Yeah, I'm just psychic. Just like a sixth sense. It is not. Oh, there's additional queue to clear. Oh no. Always keep some in reserve. You never know when you're going to need more.
Hello friend, Mom told an end booked. We getting stuff done today.
Oh, that is very exciting, Serena. Hell yeah. Love to hear it. Very happy for you. Hell yeah. Thank you also for the 76 months. But mainly congrats. You can feel to ruin me. So can I attack with this elf? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kinda can't. I guess no, if they answer the elf, they can't feel to ruin me. So I can? I think I can. I think I would like to save this leveler if possible, so I'm gonna attack Tethers. Attack the Tethers and see what happens. Chat very distracting. It true. I wish to kill your Teferi, please. I see. So that's what's happening. I almost want it on a different land from the Wolfwillow Haven in case I end up sacrificing it later. Like, we don't even have a Kiora at the moment anyway. This gives me 6. This gives me 7, 8. Cast the Leveler. Kill the Tethers, draw a card. Oh, wow, another one. It's wild how many Ancient Tombs there are in Pioneer, I know, right? Love a good Ancient Tomb. Hey, Bobbin. Kiora. Kiora sounds pretty good. Yeah, hits enchantments too. Get Lost is nice. Get Lost is so much better than it looks. It's such a combo with temporary lockdown too. Kill their big thing, then play a temporary lockdown to get rid of the maps. You get beans back from temporary lockdown, or they refried. Absolutely. All 5 of my lands are ancient tombs. Oh, what a world we live in. Yeah, maps are much worse than the clues. Sometimes they're better, most of the time they're worse. I don't think they're like strictly worse. They're just often mostly worse. Like, I have had times when my opponent cracks 2 maps, draws 2 lands. You know, they've dug 2 cards into their deck. The land drops matter for them. Yeah, they trigger Wildgrowth Walker because the best deck needs help. Somehow Wildgrowth Walker is just like a Pioneer staple now. What a world we live in. Maybe I should have cast a Cura first. I guess they would have vetoed it anyway. Doesn't really change anything. Please do not cast Temporary Lockdown. I guess Temporary Lockdown would be kind of fine. Hornet Queen. The Hornet Queen, I think I keep because it triggers beans. However, it does make me even weaker against Temporary Lockdown, so that's fun. They're scrying too. What? That has to be good for me, right? That's wild. Like, they could just be casting Yuri into Flicker. Them scrying 2 has to be really good for me. They have to be, like, really desperate. Assume. They didn't even use the Power Stone, indeed. Maybe... I think my opponent might just be new to blue-white. Because they kind of conceded the previous game in a position that wasn't even that bad for them. But blue-white's like a pretty complicated deck, so... definitely takes some learning. Hey, Kane. Good to see ya. Yes, I would like to cast a 7-drop. Yeah, it's a very easy mistake to make. I agree. Power Stones are just like very strange. Alright, let's draw 2 cards. Maybe get a sweeper out of their hand. Could play the troll. I don't think I should. Kind of already have enough of a battlefield, it feels like. Like, as long as they don't cast Farewell, I don't really feel like I can lose this game. If they cast specifically Farewell, we lose on the spot. So, but, you know, hopefully they just don't do that. Oh, they are using the Power Stone. Nice. Right, do a Scry too. Yeah, it wasn't even on Farewell, which is so wild to me. Farewell has been very impressive when I've been playing blue-white. Been like very happy with like 1 board, 1 main. Or whatever. Preem Verdict, sure. That's fine. Audit Queen more than replaced herself. Okay, they have drawn the scary card. What? Okay. I mean, we'll take it. I don't think I deserved that match. I think in reality I would have lost all 3 of those games. But you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. Playing for the victory chest. Indeed, indeed. I'm gonna run a quick ad break to make sure ads don't interrupt the match that's coming up. I'm gonna go get some water. When I'm back in a couple minutes, we'll finish off this league. Be right back. Hello. Saying I won would be a generous way of framing things, but my opponent definitely conceded. So we'll take that. Yeah, I think this hand's really bad. I think my strat is going to be starting tomorrow. We are a blue-white control stream. I'll be playing blue-white control until such a point as any alternative presents itself, which might just not occur. Because blue-white control might just be the truth. What if I make a misplay? I will feel very ashamed, and we'll get over it. What does this mean? Is this like the Luca deck? Wow, I wish I could have played the stupid elf in turn 1. Grumble, 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 grumble. Probably mostly Yorion. I will try out some non-Yorion, but I'm like of the suspicion that the Yorion build is just better. So. Oh, it can't be Luca, right? Are they playing Gruul with Gigant? Is that a thing people do now? Gruul boats. Okay. Fun. What do you lose from Gigantha? I guess that's a good question. Maybe people always used to play Gigantha. Maybe I'm misremembering. I know you don't get to play Pack Leader as your 2-drop, but people don't do that anymore because they have Copter. Maybe you just don't lose that much, yeah. Yes, I should keep playing this game, but it feels pretty over. We finally just outright lost a game to Castle Garenbrig not being Forest. Probably overdue that happening. EBH. Cool. So let's move on. Hornet Queen. Into the deck you come. Like Cleveler is probably my worst piece of top end. Just because it costs the most. And like these are functionally pretty similar in this matchup. Love to go first. Thank you for asking. Alright, this hand's fine. Acceptable. Again, if this was an untapped land, we would get to kill their elf. So that's pretty heartbreaking. Oh my gosh, no matter what I do, I have a tap land next turn. Wonderful. I guess in that case, I might as well play the land that is better. Right? Attacking here is really loose. I literally have 2 Voracious Hydras in hand. What am I doing? Dealing 1 damage to them is just the least relevant thing in the universe. There's just no reason to give them an option. Ooh. Yeah. They damage themselves for some reason. I think this is gonna be the second game in this match that I've lost to this mana base. Having a bunch of tap plans in it. Yep. Ease. At least they're not actually killing me, which is good. That's like kind of the saving grace here, is they aren't actually killing me. Is that lair not necessary? It's been pretty good for me. Definitely has costs though. Alright, this Hydra is going to be amazing. It's going to power up this Nickfoss. We have kidnappable kittens, excellent. Alright, maybe we can't ever lose this game if they're just casting a 4-3. I take it all back. Interesting. Interesting. So we get to go cast Cura. Funnel Citadel mana into Nickfoss to make 4. Untap Nickfoss. Activate it again. 6. Make a 4/5. Kill their 3/3. Kind of waste their Huntsman's Redemption. Draw a card off Cura. I take it all back. We can't ever lose this game in a million years, despite the opening turns going badly. My opponent just kind of did nothing after stumping my elves. Which, you know, helps. Certainly helps. Game free. This is for the trophy. By that I mean the chest. The 3/2 chest. This is for the trophy, and by that I mean not something that no way resembles a trophy. Let's get that 3/2. Come on, the Nassif trophy, yes. Absolutely. Is that what people are calling it nowadays? That's excellent. That's excellent if so. Trophy. Very good. I'm worried about them having like a 1 mana removal spell. 3/2 is basically a trophy with mono green nowadays. Wow. Savage. Alright, don't kill this. I was like half considering playing Citadel. I kind of like leading on Citadel on 1 against Fatal Push decks. But like, they don't even have 4 stomps in their deck, right? It means they're not like developing onto, I don't know, it could be a lot worse for us. Could be a lot worse for us. Forest was a good draw. Get to do my favorite play in mono green. Turn 3 Kiora Troll off 3 lands. Oh my god, Sophia. Definitely blocking. What is going on here? I'm so confused. see. What if we cast a Hornet Queen? I guess they need, like, specifically a Crowan War, otherwise they can probably never beat this card. If they have a Crowan War, we get to use Oath of Nissa to try and dig for Titan of Industry to blow it up. Yep. Yep. Pretty good. Ding, ding, ding. Magic is very easy. Magic is the easiest. Draw 2 cards, blow up your Crowan War, put 11 power and toughness in play. Free to get that sweet victory chest. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. I think my current verdict on green is that it seems entirely okay. But it isn't blue-white control, so I'm probably not going to be playing it again anytime soon. Because we're probably going to be playing a lot of blue-white control in the near future. Starting tomorrow. 24/7 blue-white control streaming. Maybe not that much. Occasional blue-white control streaming.